Triple H allegedly did Jey Uso dirty with controversial decision. Full WWE drama explained. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe. In the ever-evolving world of WWE, few things stir up controversy like backstage politics, power plays, and shock decisions that shake the foundation of the locker room. But this time, it's personal. Jey Uso, one half of the iconic Uso twins, former member of the Bloodline, and one of the most beloved babyfaces on the roster, has reportedly been done dirty by none other than Triple H himself. Yes, the game, the Cerebral Assassin, and the current head of creative at WWE is under fire for a decision that fans and insiders alike are calling controversial, unfair, and even manipulative. The situation has snowballed fast, leaving fans confused and furious as Jey Uso is seemingly pushed to the sidelines after months of career-defining momentum. So what exactly happened? Why are people saying Triple H is sabotaging Jey Uso's career? And is there more going on behind the scenes than meets the eye? In this 4,000-word exposé, we break down exactly how this drama unfolded. From Jey Uso's rise to solo stardom, his relationship with the Bloodline, to the backstage reports that are now going viral, we're digging deep into why fans are chanting justice for Jey, and what this could mean for his WWE future. Strap in, because this is about more than just one bad booking decision. This is about power, betrayal, and a fan favorite possibly being used and tossed aside by WWE's very top brass. Let's start from the beginning. The rise of Jey Uso. Jey Uso, real name Joshua Fatu, has always been known for his incredible in-ring talent. As one half of the Usos, he redefined tag team wrestling in WWE. Alongside his twin brother Jimmy, the Usos captured the tag team championships numerous times and stood tall as part of Roman Reigns' Bloodline faction. But things took a dramatic turn in 2020. During the pandemic-era Thunderdome, WWE thrust Jey into the spotlight with a compelling feud against his cousin Roman Reigns. This wasn't just any rivalry, it was emotional, personal, and full of storytelling that showcased Jey's acting, wrestling, and promo skills like never before. The I Quit match at Hell in a Cell 2020 showed fans just how much range Jey had. He was no longer just a tag guy. He had become main event Jey Uso, a nickname that stuck, and for good reason. Jey's singles push was met with applause. Fans saw him carry the weight of emotional storylines. He wasn't afraid to cry, to yell, to fight back. He became the emotional core of the Bloodline, and arguably, the most human of the entire faction. By 2023, cracks had formed in the Bloodline. Jey walked away from Roman. Then came one of the biggest moments of his career, when he officially broke free from the faction and was drafted to Monday Night Raw as a solo competitor. His pop at Payback 2023 was deafening. Jey was over. Big time. He had the crowd behind him. His merch was selling. His YET catchphrase was becoming iconic. Everything was going well. Until recently. The controversial decision. In early June 2025, the WWE Universe was buzzing with anticipation. Rumors swirled that Jey Uso was in line for a main event push, possibly even a run at the World Heavyweight Championship, or, at the very least, a Money in the Bank briefcase opportunity. Fans were ready. Jey had put in the work. He had overcome betrayal, injury, and stood his ground as a solo star. But then, it all came crashing down. At a crucial episode of WWE Raw, Jey Uso was scheduled to compete in a #1 contenders match. The winner would face Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam. But just hours before the match, a bombshell dropped. Triple H reportedly pulled Jey from the match. Not only that, he replaced him with someone many fans believe didn't deserve the spot, Bron Breakker. Now don't get it twisted. Bron is a rising star. Powerful. Intense. A future world champion in his own right. But this wasn't about Bron's talent. This was about timing, opportunity, and momentum, and Jey had all of it. Insiders revealed that Triple H made the decision without even consulting Jey. A creative shift. A change in direction. But fans saw it for what it was: sabotage. Reports from Fightful and PW Insider claim Jey was visibly frustrated backstage, feeling blindsided by the change. He had been told for months that WWE had big plans for him. And just like that, those plans were wiped away, with no explanation. It wasn't long before hashtags began trending. #Justice for Jey. #Triple H did Jey dirty. #main event Jey deserves better. Even fellow superstars liked cryptic tweets hinting at unfair treatment. And while Triple H has stayed silent, the damage may already be done. Backstage heat and locker room reactions. WWE is no stranger to backstage tension, and this decision has apparently caused more than a few raised eyebrows behind the curtain. Sources claim that several locker room veterans were shocked by Jey's removal from the Contenders match, especially considering how much merchandise has been moving and how loud the crowd pops have been. One unnamed WWE superstar reportedly said, "We thought Jey was getting the rocket. It's like the rug was pulled out from under him, and no one knows why." Some believe it's a classic case of Triple H changing the game too quickly. While he's praised for long-term booking, sometimes those abrupt course corrections come with collateral damage. In this case, Jey may be the one left in the wreckage. Others speculate it's about pushing newer talent, that WWE is focusing on the next generation like Braun, Austin Theory, and Trick Williams. But again, why not build both? Fans also pointed out how similar this feels to what happened with LA Knight months ago. Major crowd support, teased push, only to be quietly passed over when the time came. Even Jey's brother, Jey Uso, posted a cryptic Instagram story showing a clock and the word ticking. Could that mean a possible reunion is on the horizon? Or is Jey just as frustrated watching his brother get sidelined? Either way, one thing's clear, people backstage are noticing. And they're not all happy with Triple H's decision. Jey speaks out, sort of. To his credit, Jey Uso hasn't outright blasted WWE, but has been far from quiet. In a recent podcast appearance, Jey hinted at his frustrations. Sometimes in this business, you think things are lined up for you, but then, boom, something shifts. I've learned to stay ready, always. That's all I'll say. On X, formerly Twitter, he's been even more bold. One of his most liked posts this month? They love you until they don't. #YET regardless. He's even liked multiple tweets from fans accusing WWE of disrespecting him. That's rare. That's calculated. Many interpret this as Jey walking a tightrope, not outright burning bridges, but making it very clear he's unhappy. And he has every right to be. This isn't a mid-card talent crying for attention. This is a proven main eventer being benched during his hottest run. Why Triple H made the decision? What's next for Jey Uso? So what happens now? Is this the end of Jey Uso's main event dreams? Or is this setback just the beginning of a bigger comeback? There are several possible directions. At the end of the day, this situation says a lot about WWE's creative climate. Was this a calculated move, or just bad timing? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And remember, YET forever.